All right, guys, welcome back to No Filter MMA. I am here with another video short. I wanted to make this video because, guys, I keep telling y'all, man, I'm a little obsessed with this flyweight division. I'm a little obsessed with it. I must say. But anyways, guys, the point of this video is I want to point out the dark horses of the flyweight division. And the reason I want to make this video is because I want to point out that the stigma that these girls have hanging over their head, you know, the fact that they come from the tough house, you know, a lot of people discredit the caliber of fighter that people who come out of the tough house are, you know, and I think a lot of that had to do with this particular season, the flyweight season. I believe a lot of that had to do with the fact that Nico Montana won the Ultimate Fighter. I believe that's a big damper on, it's hard for me to say, you know, because the way that whole Nico's a great fighter, but the way that whole Nico played out, that whole thing played out when Nico kind of shed a bad light on herself and the caliber of opponents that she beat on the Ultimate Fighter, because she was so unknown and she only had so many fights, you know. So I think that shed a bad light on the girls who she beat, and she beat Montana De La Rosa on the Ultimate Fighter. She decisively beat Montana De La Rosa, and GILLIAN Robertson lost. She got beat by Barb Honchak. So both of these girls lost on the show, you know. So when you integrate these girls into the UFC, you know, of course the level of competition steps up. But you know, those girls, in a lot of people's eyes, seem very amateur. Now, I'm not saying these girls are high level, you know, super high level. But when you have fighters who elevate their game and step up their game and prove to the masses, you know, hey, I can beat UFC level competition, you know. And, you know, this flyweight division has a lot of, you know, I mean, come on, you got a champion in Valentina, you have contenders like Jessica, you know, Jessica I is good at flyweight, you know, Jessica I, you have Chukagian, you have Liz Carmouche, you know what I'm saying, you have, you know, these fighters in this division, JJ Aldrich, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Andrea KGB, like, you got some stiff competition in this division, you know what I'm saying? But my point is, guys, GILLIAN Robertson and Montana De La Rosa are two fighters that could all three, you know, if GILLIAN Robertson finishes her next fight, she'll be tied for, she'll be up there with De La Rosa, and I still hadn't done my research on who the other person is that has 3 finishes in the UFC flyweight division already. But GILLIAN Robertson will be right up there with her, you know. So this, you guys, as much flack as I'm going to catch for making this video, guys, GILLIAN Robertson is a very high level jiu-jitsu threat to anyone who decides they want to go to the ground with GILLIAN Robertson. Now, like I've said in previous videos, a good striker, unless GILLIAN Robertson has, you know, started, you know, working on her strength and power, you know, she doesn't throw with a lot of power. Her game is jiu-jitsu, which we have seen in the past that can be a very successful game. Look at Damian Maia. You know what I'm saying? Damian Maia just won spectacularly via submission with not even throwing a punch at all. So, you know, that could be a tactic for GILLIAN Robertson. You know, then you have Montana De La Rosa, who looks better and better every fight. The first fight she had, the tough finale, that was a okay performance. You know what I'm saying? Then she goes out and shows significant improvements in her stand-up when she goes out and fights Rachel Ostovich. Shows that her stand-up is becoming a whole lot better. Then you go on to this fight she just had with Nadia Kassem, and she shows, hey, my striking and my grappling has improved. So Montana De La Rosa is growing exponentially. Now, Gillian Robertson, on the other hand, same thing with her. She had a performance, the Ultimate Fighter finale, a nice submission win. Then Gillian Robertson goes out and shows, she shows decent improvement in her striking as well when she fights Molly McCann. She landed some hard shots on Molly McCann, and also her jiu-jitsu, oh my gosh, in that fight looked absolutely amazing. What a dominant performance by Gillian Robertson. But then she goes out and fights Mayra Bueno Silva, and then she ran into some problems on the feet. So, Gillian Robertson, she's got a little bit of a rougher start than Montana De La Rosa, but Gillian Robertson is a threat to anyone. Now, she's about to go out here and face Veronica Macedo. Now, I'm interested to see what kind of improvements that Gillian Robertson has made in her stand-up. That's what I'm looking for, because her jiu-jitsu is on point. Her stand-up is what needs a little work. But I'm telling you guys, these two right here are the dark horses of this division because they come off of the tough. I guarantee you, if Montana De La Rosa, if someone else had won the Ultimate Fighter, like Roxanne Modafferi or somebody, I believe that the Tough House would have had a little bit more respect, or Barb Honchak, Barb Honchak would have been a good champion. It would have shed a better light on these girls. Nico winning this competition tarnished these girls' reputation in the UFC, I believe, before they've even had a chance to prove themselves. And that's exactly what both of these girls are doing. They're proving themselves. And that's why I'm excited to see these girls fight. I'm excited to see their journey through this division. I'm ready for them to face higher level competition. But guys, I'm telling you, tell me what you think about this whole topic. Drop your comments in the comment section. Hit the likes. Hit the dislikes, and don't forget to subscribe.